Are you ready for some intergalactic adventures with Rick and Morty? Well, Season 8 is on its way. This animated comedy series takes us on wild sci-fi escapades with the genius Rick Sanchez and his grandson Morty Smith. Their dysfunctional family often gets roped into the chaos too. So, when's the next season dropping? We'll be diving back into the madness sometime in 2025. That's a bit of a wait, isn't it? Blame it on the 2023 Hollywood writers' strike, which put a wrench in the production gears. Now, let's talk about the Season 7 ending. It left us with Morty questioning his worth to Rick and a surprising reveal involving Mr. Poopy Butthole and his mysterious doppelganger. Seems like we're in for some character development and darker twists in Season 8. Also, what is Evil Morty up to? Well, he's still out there, sneaky as ever, having snagged the Omega device crafted by the late Rick Prime. This sinister Morty has been popping up since Season 3, so it's a safe bet we'll see him causing trouble again in Season 8. But don't expect on all loose ends to tie up neatly. He's a recurring menace, so his story might linger on. Aside from those big storylines, who knows what wacky escapades Rick and Morty will dive into next? Their journeys always keep us guessing, and with each new episode, we're in for more twists and turns. Sure, the wait for Season 8 has been long, but with this setup from Season 7, it's bound to be worth it. Despite facing serious allegations against co-creator Justin Roiland, which led to his departure from the series, Rick and Morty managed to stay on track. Season 7, which began in late 2023, showed that the show could still thrive without him. Now, fans eagerly await news about Season 8, which has been confirmed along with Seasons 9 and 10. However, the wait for Season 8 is a bit longer than usual. While the release window has been revealed, the exact date remains unknown. We'll have to hold on until 2025 to join Rick and Morty on their next adventure. As for the cast, expect to see familiar faces from Season 7 returning for Season 8. Ian Cardoni and Harry Belden, who stepped into Rick and Morty's shoes after Roiland's departure, are likely to continue their roles. The rest of the main cast, including Chris Parnell, Sarah Chalk, Spencer Grammer, and others, are also expected to return. So, while the wait may be long, it seems like the gang will be back together for more interdimensional shenanigans. This show is tailored for a mature audience. While the show thrives on standalone adventures, it also weaves a complex overarching narrative. As Rick and Morty gears up for its 8th season, fans are buzzing with questions that beg for answers. Despite the demise of Rick's archenemy, Rick Prime, in the previous season, there's still a multitude of mysteries lurking within the multiverse of Rick and Morty. Throughout the series, Rick and Morty's relationship has been symbiotic, with Morty serving as both companion and foil to Rick's chaotic escapades. However, as the seasons progressed, cracks began to show, challenging their bond. In the gripping finale of Season 7, Morty found himself trapped in the Fear Hole, a portal that forced him to confront his deepest fears. This harrowing experience led Morty to realize the extent of his dependency on Rick and the need to forge his path. With this newfound revelation, Season 8 holds the promise of Morty's evolution into a more independent and self-reliant character. As he goes on his adventures, separate from his grandfather's shadow, viewers can expect to witness Morty's growth in ways never seen before. Mr. Poopy Butthole, the beloved quirky character, has made sporadic appearances throughout the series, often in brief cold opens or tags at the beginning and end of each season. Despite his limited screen time, viewers have witnessed the ups and downs of his life, including a rocky relationship with his wife. However, at the end tag of Season 7, Mr. Poopy Butthole finds solace in a new universe where he is still with his wife, only to encounter immediate suspicion from her. In Season 7, Rick finally confronts his longtime nemesis, Rick Prime, the catalyst for his journey across the multiverse. Rick's relentless pursuit of Rick Prime stemmed from the latter's role in the tragic loss of Rick C-137's wife and child. With Rick Prime's demise, Rick must now confront the void left by his vendetta and come to terms with his grief. Before the events of the show, Rick and Bird Person shared a deep bond as best friends, comrades in arms, and party buddies. However, their friendship took a turn for the worse when Bird Person entered a serious relationship. Rick's selfish nature strained their dynamic, worsened by the revelation that Bird Person's partner, Tammy, was an undercover agent aiming to capture Rick. Rick's failure to support Bird Person ultimately led to his tragic demise. Despite Rick's efforts to resurrect Bird Person in Season 5, their relationship remains fractured. Rick's selfishness is once again highlighted when he chooses to withhold the truth about Bird Person's child with Tammy. The delay marks the first Rick and Morty free year since 2018, with Season 4 being split across 2019 and 2020, and subsequent seasons airing annually. Despite the wait, it's not the longest hiatus fans have endured. Remember the year-and-a-half gap between seasons 2 and 3, or the 2-year gap before season 4? Compared to those, a 1-year wait for season 8 seems like a breeze. So, while the wait may feel long, rest assured that the intergalactic antics of Rick and Morty will return soon enough, and in the meantime, there's plenty of dimension hopping fun to be had. Due to the Writers Guild of America strike last year, the release of Rick and Morty Season 8 has been pushed back to 2025. The strike hindered the writing process, causing delays in production. Despite efforts to resolve the strike, the procrastination from Hollywood studios led to the inevitable postponement of new episodes until the following year. While waiting an extra year may disappoint some fans, it's a necessary step to ensure fairer wages for the hardworking writers. But fear not, there's a silver lining on the horizon. While fans await the return of the mainline series, they'll have the opportunity to embark on new adventures with Rick and Morty in 2024. Rick and Morty, the anime, created by Takashi Sano, will grace our screens soon. This anime adaptation, consisting of 5 shorts released between March 29, 2020 and October 10, 2021, will premiere its first full season very soon. Voiced by Yohei Tadano as Rick and Keisuke Chiba as Morty, this anime rendition offers a fresh and exciting spin on the beloved characters. So, while the wait for new episodes of the flagship series may seem daunting, Rick and Morty fans can dive into the anime show for a thrilling substitute in the meantime. Now, let's discuss some of the storylines we wish to see unfold in the upcoming season. In Season 7, Rick stepped in to stop President Curtis from hitting on his therapist, Dr. Wong. Though their romance fizzled, it got the president thinking about therapy for himself. This opens up a cool opportunity for Season 8 to explore men's struggles with therapy, especially through the president's journey. In another wild episode, Rick's plan to tap into the afterlife went haywire, thanks to the Pope snagging the power and trapping them in a death loop. Rick's solution? Trapping the Pope in a Pokeball. The post-credits scene reveals the Pope joining an underground Pokemon fight club. Now, think about a full-blown episode diving into the chaos of this underground Pokemon fight club. While stretching post-credit scenes into full episodes can be risky, this storyline has all the makings of a thrilling and hilarious adventure in the Rick and Morty universe. In Rick Fending Your Mort, Morty's innocent request to bring a churro to life turns into a sticky situation. They created Churry, Morty's newfound friend, only to realize that making him alive meant he had to stay that way. To spare Churry from a sad fate, Rick and Morty concocted a fib about a planet full of living churros, but in reality, they just left him with some regular churros on an alien world. Now, Churry's out for payback, setting the stage for a thrilling storyline in Season 8. Meanwhile, in Season 7's Unmort Ricken, Evil Morty took center stage in a lore-heavy episode. Tired of being underestimated by Rick, Evil Morty embarked on a quest for independence, eventually helping Rick defeat Rick Prime before making off with the Omega device. With his newfound freedom, what's next for Evil Morty? Season 8 could explore his character further. These are the theories we wish to see unfold. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below. Also, subscribe to the channel and let us know how excited you are for the upcoming season. Thanks for watching. Until next time.